My name is Ariane Hutchison. I attend Syracuse University with a major in econ and a minor in finance, and I'm first. Being first generation to me means that I'm given the opportunity to make a name for my family and show that people from my generation are capable of doing great things. It also means that my family has a lot of high expectations for me, but I know that in the end, they just want great things for me. If my mom had been given the opportunity to go to college, I know that she would have. So the degree that I receive in 2 years will be for the both of us because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. My motivation to go to college came from watching how hard my mom worked to ensure that I was afforded the best education possible at the schools of my choice. For me to not further my education and better myself would be a disservice to her. Going to college is something I knew that I always wanted to do. Growing up, I watched as my older cousins constantly turned down opportunities to better themselves because they were so used to the environment that they were in. I never wanted to limit myself and found myself stuck in a situation that I was not happy with. I think a big problem for many college students is time management. With so much to do, it sometimes feels as though there's not enough time in the day. Working two jobs and trying to turn assignments in on time has become very challenging for me, but I begin to think how these things will help me in the long run. You have to come into college with an open mind and be ready to try new things with new people. I can honestly say that I did not do that at all. I remember sitting in my room the first 2 weeks of orientation wondering who would be willing to come pick me up because there was no way that I was going to stay there any longer. A lot of people became friends instantly while I was just standing in a corner at orientation events, lost and confused until eventually I just stopped going. Coming from a boarding school, I thought the transition to college would be very easy, but that was not the case. Another important thing to do while in college is to make good use of the resources provided on your campus. Coming in freshman year, I was given an academic advisor that I did not use at all. Instead of going to her when I needed help with maybe finding tutoring or dropping classes, I tried to handle things on my own, which resulted in me having a not so good GPA my first year. If I wasn't in class or at work, I usually just stayed in my dorm. That definitely affected both my freshman and sophomore year experience because many people from my year were out making connections and long lasting friendships that would benefit them. Coming in sophomore year, I knew I had to make a change, so I started by quitting my off campus job and picking up two jobs on campus. That way, I could meet more people from my university. I also started actually going to events that I had been invited to on campus so I could see what others were getting into and if I wanted to get involved as well. Opening up to new ideas and experiences made my sophomore year a lot better because I felt as though there were people I could go to when it came to academic problems, financial problems, or just social ones. I think that college is the time for you to find yourself and explore your options, but how can you do that if you're not involved? Jobs and internships don't only want to know that you have a good GPA, but they also want to know how you have given back to the school community that you are a part of.